watching Crimson Corner on KSL.com.
And welcome to the Crimson Corner. After missing out on a bowl game last season, the Utes needed a positive spring football camp to get back on track. So after 15 practices with a new co-offensive coordinator and a much quicker paced offense, they got to show all that stuff off at the red-white spring game in Rice-Eccles Saturday afternoon. It was a little rainy, it was a little cool, but that didn't keep over 8,600 Ute faithful from showing up to watch this thing. Pretty good crowd for a cool damn day, huh? Travis Wilson leading the white team on a 14-play drive capped off by Carl Williams touchdown. First play from scrimmage for the red team. This is Adam Schultz going deep to Drez Anderson. He will be brought down inside the 10. That brings on Lucky Radley. Very next play, he'll find a little room off the right side, and he's in for the touchdown. All right, first couple of drives for Wilson's white team, they pretty much ran the ball exclusively. Carl Williams again for the touchdown. He had 3 TDs on the day. Red team's turn now. Schultz again looking there. Nobody there. Comes back to the left. Going to the end zone. Brian Allen's there. Touchdown. All right, let's go back to Wilson now. They unleash him a little bit, starting to dial it up through the air. 27 yards to Wesley Tonga. And then it's Bubba Poole in the flat. Bubba takes it, and he'll do the rest. He'll find the end zone. All right, back to Schultz and the red team. Schultz, this time off the hands of Quentin Pedroza. That's picked by Reggie Porter. Ensuing drive for the white team, Wilson. Oh, they're going to love seeing this in the regular season. The post to Kenneth Scott. Wilson, 210 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Scott, 97 yards receiving and the touch. Adam Schultz, pretty good day, 169 yards through the air and a touchdown and a pick. Carl Williams, how about this? Good day on the ground, 19 carries, 108 yards. White beat the red by a touchdown. The offense was much quicker and much better than last year.
Made some plays offensively. Both quarterbacks, particularly Travis, looked sharp today. He's playing with confidence. He's playing with a great deal of poise. The things that Dennis has brought to the offense really suit Travis. It looked like he may have separated himself a little bit in this game, but the competition is by no means over. It'll continue into the fall camp.
Well, I thought it was a very good day today offensively. I thought we ran the football extremely well. You know, we're a football team. We've got to look at our identity, but we're pretty good in the offensive front. We've got some good backs, and we can be really a good running football team. You do not have to be in the power eye and 5 tight ends and all that stuff to be a good power running team. But that's our strength. We ran the football extremely well today.
Our offense is coming together. As you guys can see, we put up a lot of points today. When we have all the ones together, I feel like we're going to be a dangerous offense to deal with this season. It's always a good feeling when you get in the end zone, but you know, we just got to keep on working and get more of those this season.
How would you evaluate the overall performance of your team during spring?
Really good. I think it's as good as we could have hoped for. We only really had one ineffective scrimmage where we were kind of sloppy. Other than that, every day was very positive and real critical here today. We had nobody dinged up, so we got out of spring without anybody being impacted injury-wise for fall, which is huge.
All right, now let's go to the Crimson Corner kids, Mike Grant and Rojo Robert Jackson, with their opinion on what happened at the red-white game.
We're up here at Rice-Eccles Stadium for the red-white game. Robert, what did you see today that you really liked? I'm guessing it's on offense.
Oh, when you start off with 5 touchdowns on your first 5 possessions, it's just you can't think of a more impact guy than Dennis Erickson coming onto this campus. I mean, you look at the offense. I mean, they were just so organized. They were crisp. We saw the fast tempo offense. A couple guys that really impressed me were James Poole, 10 carries for 65 yards. He added 4 catches for 49 yards. Another guy, a late in zone, Carl the Truth Williams, he added 108 yards on the ground. We just saw an offensive explosion. The defense, you know, they were limited to a base defense. We didn't see a lot of blitzes, stunts, gaps. But what we did see was just, like I said, offensive explosion.
It was fun in post-game. We spoke to both Kyle Whittingham and Dennis Erickson. And I loved when Dennis Erickson, even though he's a throwing quarterback or a throwing offensive coordinator, running the ball. He said our biggest strength is running the ball, and that's what they did today really well. Bubba Poole, Carl Williams, Lucky Radley, and they also had those explosive plays that they were talking about. We talked about it in the Crimson Corner last week. That's one thing I wanted to see. Let's get the offense and the explosive plays rolling again. We saw that. That was fun to see. Defensively, I want to be concerned from what I saw, but you can't be because everybody's sitting out. So I don't know that we got a real clear read of what we're going to see in the fall. However, offensively, I think you just really have to like what you saw from the offense.
You saw two different play styles. The white team took the field first, and you saw them go on a methodic 14-play drive, took up 65 yards, lots and lots of running with Carl Williams and James Poole. The second drive that the red team took over, you saw Adam Schultz throw, I believe it was a 63-yard bomb to Drez Anderson down that right sideline, setting up a short Lucky Radley touchdown run. So you saw two different play styles. You saw the big play potential, both from Travis Wilson and Adam Schultz, but you saw Utah being able to eat up some clock, methodically moving the ball down the field. I'm thoroughly impressed with this offense. It's still early, it's still spring, and everybody's national champions, coming out of spring. But just with this impact that Dennis Erickson has had on this offense, it just blows me away. Going from a year ago when you didn't even know if Utah was going to be able to convert a first down, or there's so many 3-and-outs. I mean, we saw one punt the entirety today. One punt.
That would be amazing if we could see that. One other thing that I noticed today. Great alumni coming back. The game was televised on the Pac-12 network. Just how far has this program come? Yeah, the spring game's televised. What a neat thing. This program is still on the rise, and that's great for Utah fans. Everybody with they've got a head coach in place. They're just keep building facilities, keep coming. It's just an exciting time for Utah football. Now we got the summer. What do you want to see over the summer from the quarterbacks?
You just want to see them continue to work on their arm strength and their just knowledge of the offense. You saw a couple times where they were throwing to positions on the field where they thought a receiver was going to be there. Well, they weren't. Just knowing this up-tempo offense, and you talk about going between 20 and 24 seconds. I stress it every week, but it's such a change from Utah's offense from the past when they take 40 seconds and they're getting the delay of games because they're not getting the play in fast enough. This is a very fast offense. It caught the defense off guard today. I'd love to see the offense and the quarterbacks especially just study it. Get it so it's second nature. Get it so they know the offense like the back of their hand. And I think that Utah will be sitting pretty, come fall camp.
Fall camp, it's going to be a fun thing. August 30th, the first game against Utah State right here in Rice-Eccles Stadium. We'll be there the whole way through fall camp and all summer long right here on the Crimson Corner on KSL.com. Feel free to email us, get us on Twitter, anything you need. We'll try and find out the answers for you. Crimson Corner on KSL.com. Thanks a lot.
End around, gets a block from Wilson, and what a block it was.